Hello everyone, Brian of warpaintingservices here, and I'm coming to you today to introduce what I'd like to do as a new weekly series I call Minis on the Mind. The idea of this is going to be a weekly editorial or opinion piece, depending on what topic I want to talk about. Recently I've joined a group called the Legion of Gamza, and if they were interested and they want to collaborate with me, you'll be having them show up on the show as well to talk with me and give me their points of views as well on whatever subject we happen to be talking about this week, and it could be anything miniature or hobby related. Though the main focus will probably be on the miniatures, mostly because it's called Minis on the Mind. So can you really blame me there? If other people do show interest in the show and want to join us, that's perfectly fine. If I can make room for you, that'd be great. The format, as I said, is going to be editorial/opinion. But I'm going to roughly shoot for about 10 to 20 minutes. I want to try to fill up that time just so that we can have enough discussion that you can actually start making you think a bit. And that's the idea, too. I want to promote discussion. I want Minis on the Mind to be a discussion piece, not something to start arguments or flame wars. If I talk about GW's pricing policies, it's not because I want you to be angry at GW. I don't want to hear about how GW is screwing everyone. I just want to have an actual discussion about, do you think they've pushed the limits too far or stuff like that. It's not to start negativity. It's to have a positive conversation, and that's what I really want. And even though every time I do this, I'm probably be giving my opinion, I'm going to do my best to, whenever I address any sort of piece or any sort of subject, to give alternate arguments and points of view where I can find them, or if I'm aware of them. That way you have more to think about. And that's part of the reason why I want other guests on the show as well, because they can possibly give me something that I didn't think of myself. As I said, this is going to be mostly miniature related. As other hobbies could show up, Magic the Gathering, things like that. I mean, it is an open forum. This is a miniature mainly channel, so that's what I do have to focus on. I do welcome, though, however, anyone who wants to submit ideas for subjects to talk about, or have questions or things you want my opinion on. If you do, feel free to, whenever you see the Minis on the Mind videos pop up, to just put it in the comments or send me a message, whatever you want to do. And if there's enough to talk about, I'll probably put it in a future episode. If there's not much to talk about, I might just reply to you directly. I mean, I'm happy to give my opinion, and I'm happy to start a discussion. So whenever you want to talk to me, just feel free. Anyways, thank you everyone for listening to my introduction to Minis on the Mind. In about a week from now, you'll get your first episode, and we'll see if we got any guests or not. It's just going to depend on if I can get them there with me or what subject we're doing. Anyways, take care and happy gaming.